Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nick the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. We'll give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications don't go out. Papa Will, what's going on, my guy? What's going on? I'm about to say top of the morning to you, good sir. First things first, y'all, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Saturday so far. For those in the city, yeah, we back with the heat again. Make sure y'all keeping yourselves hydrated. It's definitely going to be a long, hot week again. Despite we might get some rain and clouds, but it's still going to be hot nonetheless. So keep yourself cool and preserved. If you got major plans on doing anything, just make sure you safe and make sure you having a blessed one as always. Liz, what's going on, baby? Again, happy Saturday to everybody that's pulled in. Appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday for the conversation. And shout outs to Marlon for popping up on the panel and having that good discussion. Great build as always. You know how we do it. Panel link get dropped, we always having a good discussion. Those who might have missed it, you can definitely touch the replay. Yesterday, everything that was being spoken was just pure on facts, and it came from both perspectives. There needs to be a respect level when it comes to building and growing with somebody, and that's on all cylinders. The respect boundary and the trust boundary, the most important things that you should never break. And it is truth to a degree about one thing. That 50-50 thing is out the window. It's supposed to be 100-100. I'm supposed to give you all of me. You're supposed to give me all of you. And then we figure out where we move from there. That is essentially the gist of the thing, right? Some people are wondering why their relationships is failing or it's not working or why they constantly in different relationships. There's reasons why. But a lot of times you just got to deal with you. You, the overall person. So, again, you need to be mindful and be careful of what you're placing in your life and around your life. Because, again, that's the most important part to remember, the safety. Again, London, what's going on, baby? But, you got to remember that, too. You need to be not just mentally safe, but also physically safe, too. Because, you don't want to take that chance. You end up getting with somebody and find out that they're a violent individual, or you get with them and you find out it's something more than that. Shades, what's going on, baby? My bad, y'all. I just realized my damn Bluetooth is still connected to the phone. But hopefully y'all did hear me. But yeah, this is the most important thing to remember. Um, you really have to just be mindful even when you are building a relationship with somebody on all cylinders. That's good, man. Anyway, um, you can't just go full force, no helmet on, no nothing, and think everything is just going to be a instant hit off. No, sometimes you might get a situation where, look, y'all might have to break down some things before you go further. The main thing again is you're supposed to take the necessary amount of time to get to know somebody if that's somebody that you're interested in. But also, again, be fair and keep things on the table the way it's supposed to be. Like, again, if you know for a fact this is the kind of relationship you're seeking, okay, well, you just got to make sure the person that you are vetting out meets or damn near meets every expectation of what's needed, especially anything that's on that quote unquote list. But again, it need to be a reasonable list. Sonya, what's going on, baby? It has to be gradual, though. You can't just force yourself into something and then now you have second thoughts, prime example. It's not going to work. Especially if somebody is thinking that you're invested in it. It stirs up the pot the wrong way. That's why again you gotta be mindful of who you placing around you. You know, and heck, some people you might be trying to date, or people that you might have interest in, they might just end up being good or even great friends. So you should always remember that part too. It's not the end of the world if you're not getting the person that you've been seeking. You know, the person you could be seeking might be in a different form. So I said it's only so skin deep. You know, again, worry about the personal qualities of a person. Supposed to. You pay attention because again, it's about your safety and your awareness and your wellness on top of that. Your mental wellness because again, you might end up putting yourself in a situation where you're going to be consistently stressed out, consistently arguing or bickering back and forth over things that's not needed. It's not a good look, especially for the build of a relationship. And I mean like the pettiest of bickerings, not nothing major. Because major arguments sometimes all it takes is really y'all sit down at the table and you both calm down and you talk. And then you figure out where you go from there. Because you both might end up saying something or doing something, most likely saying something, you know, that's going to be misplaced anger, basically. You got to know how to say, you know what, I was mad earlier, I do apologize, and vice versa. Now let's sit down and have this talk and discussion while we both calm. Calm, mature way to do it at least. Breeze, what's going on, my guy? Oh, shoot, Browns. Keep forgetting. Yeah, yours a little brighter. What's going on, Browns? What's going on, my guy? Thought you was Breeze for a second. I'm about to say, look at y'all. Over here playing hooky. Brothers at destruction. Yeah, but you got to remember that part, though. It's not an easy task to actually sit down and have a conversation sometimes without it getting heated. Especially if you both got different views and opinions on the topic at hand or the discussion, but you still gonna have to do it. It is for the betterment. But yeah, definitely yesterday was a definitely great topic. You know, and it's a topic that we might revisit again at some point. And again, shout out to Marlene for popping in on that. And, like I said, you got a different perspective on things. Because again, not everybody, not every man and not every woman thinks in the same general sense of things. This is the thing though. It's all about again what you want. What's best for you and what's needed. As far as your expectations, your goals, what you want. You want that relationship to stay, know, not not stagnant. Can't even say stagnant. Sometimes a relationship can get stagnant, but to avoid that part at least, not just spice it up, but actually sit down and have a talk. Sometimes it works. You know, at least pick one of those days where there's going to be some form of spontaneous things going on. At least you'll both be prepared for it to be. Serious, what's going on, baby? Again, the problem with a lot of relationships that I see, especially the ones that could be grand ones, is that it's lack of communication. Everybody that's communicating is on the outside looking in. And again, nobody should be dictating to you who you deal with, who you love, so on and so forth. BDBGP, my guy, what's going on? Just like we were saying yesterday, it's the truth. You got people that will sit there and make their own general consensus on things. But in the same token, they ain't thinking about the person who's actually making the decision. Just because you might have a view and opinion on something, that don't necessarily mean it's always going to be warranted. You know, and some people will block that out. Again, even when it come down to family, like for real, like can't let people dictate who you are happy with, who you decided you want to build with, spend your time with. You'll never know how things can be if you always got people always intervening in the family. That's another aspect to look at again. There are some people out there who are miserable and they want people to be just as miserable. But you are supposed to take a stand on that, at least with that notion. Because again, nobody's depression should make you depressed. Nobody's anything should drag you to any form of negativity. Again, you're supposed to solely focus on what you need to focus on. Your relationship. Or the person that you are vetting to put in a relationship. Your time and energy should be focused on that person, getting to know them better, know them inside and out. Not so much as things of what makes them tick, what makes them smile, what makes them at peace, so on and so forth. Truth. Those are the things you really are supposed to focus on when you are focusing on somebody. The proverbial do's and don'ts is essentially what it was yesterday. Just breaking down some things that I feel are do's and don'ts. At least from our opinion standpoints, that's how it seems to be. Lack of communication, lack of effort, and just the sheer will to want to quit just because things ain't going right away. Things are going to be rough sometimes. Uncle L, what's going on, my guy? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. But yeah, you gotta think about that. When it's all said and done, you are supposed to have peace of mind, serenity. You're also supposed to be able to have somebody within that same realm with you, sharing your every moment. And again, if you are happy with somebody that you are dealing with, no matter what the situation is, you don't let nobody destroy that. That's the essential of somebody telling you, oh, you could be with somebody better. But if this person that you are with is already giving you better, showing you better, and has not led you astray, then why should you listen to what the people are saying? That person is giving you every reason not just to feel safe and comfortable, but also give you a peace of mind. And why go against the grain because of everybody else's, judgments or opinions? It's not right. I think for yourself sometimes. James, what's going on, my guy? You gotta really be, mindful. You have to think for yourself in life. You're intelligent, you know. You have a brain for a reason. You utilize every option that comes to mind. Any possibilities you feel to come to mind that could be of use, you basically go with that. Nobody should be able to dictate who you are dealing with. Solely up to you. A prime example, I said this a while back, I'm gonna say this again, is some of y'all that claim, you put it on the front for certain things. You'll say you don't like these things, but in the same token, you just going with that notion because again, you're worried about everybody else's judgments, views, opinions. Should never be that way. If you decide to date somebody and they big bone, rotund, whatever you want to call it, hey, guess what? If that person is doing right by you and doing the best for you, then you don't let nobody knock that at all. Let them be miserable and let them send their own corners. Again, you're gonna have some people who do that because they don't know what they really have as far as options to bring to the table. And what their options are, the people are not for it. The people are not buying it. So there you go. So that's something to really look at. You know, you're gonna have some people that feel like because the things didn't work out for them on their level, they don't want to see people around them happy. But that's something that needs to be broken too. For some of y'all, you need to just, face reality. When you face reality and you learn certain things, guess what? You'll grow. Things will change for you. And like I said, some people are quick to give up the minute something goes bad. But there's reasons why after one mistake, you learn from it and you learn not to make those mistakes again and again and again. So I said you have to be safe on all angles. All in all, though, you have to remember it's solely about peace and happiness. And that's the most important thing. Yo, what's going on, my guy? Hope all well with those who just tuning in. Those I ain't seen in a minute. Hopefully everything good with y'all too. Y'all already know what it is. Appreciate you for dropping those links, series, baby. Putting hard in the sun on my damn back, baby. Another one of them damn hot days. So again, for those who are out and about, hey, um, keep yourself hydrated. And if you ain't really got no plans, keep yourself indoors and keep cool. If you outside, you got a backyard, set up a pool. Hey, don't get caught out here with that heat stroke and beat somebody's food. But a couple more people got picked up yesterday because of that. And then keep yourselves hydrated no matter what you do. But all in all, it's just something that y'all really have to come to realization on. You know, nobody should be able to tell you your relationship ain't good enough for you or it's not excellent enough for you. You're supposed to be able to determine that. And if somebody is already giving you factors of trust, loyalty, and everything else along those lines, then what's stopping you? What's stopping you from being happy? There's some of y'all who again have messed up your own happiness because you listen to outside interference. You know? The one thing you shouldn't do though, at least from what I've seen, because it never works out, is try to diminish or tarnish somebody, especially when they have been doing the utmost or been doing right by you. You know, that's just like if you divorcing your husband, prime example. If he's been great no matter what the situation was and you just couldn't work it out, okay, well, guess what? There should be no reason you call him a deadbeat. Should be no reason why you try to, tarnish that man or even discredit him. And honestly, you shouldn't have people trying to take arms against him neither, especially when he hasn't done nothing but be an outstanding person. And this is where some of y'all get messed up at. You know, again, you gotta learn when to fight, especially for things that you love. Now, if you love that person solely, then nobody should have been able to get in your head. Especially those again who are having their own troubles, who can't keep something steady going. Because those are going to be the ones that want to see you right in the fold with them, miserable and unhappy. Big dog, what's going on, like that? And it shows. In certain ways it shows. It's going to show because guess what? anytime you're the one that's constantly getting hit up for specific dates, stuff like that, yeah, they're gonna be mad about that. In Chicago, what's going on, baby? That's true. Like, come on now. They're gonna be upset because they're not getting or reaping their own benefits of love and happiness. Some people have learned to settle with things that they shouldn't have to settle with. Now again, you are meant to be with somebody, I believe. If you are meant to be with somebody and you're gonna spend all that time with them, you need to make sure that y'all both on the same level of everything in life. If this was a video game, then guess what? Y'all both gonna have to be on the same team. You're gonna have to keep it together. If not, one of you is gonna fold before time. No need for that. Some people are folding and messing up their relationships because of temptation. Temptation is sometimes one of the hardest things to fight and combat for some people. That's because if you're accustomed to doing certain things, you're gonna just keep doing it. But you shouldn't be making the same mistakes to where it's going to lead to pain and misery. And then now it's going to change your outlook on everybody in life. Like I said, if one person, prime example, gets scammed, does that mean everybody gets looked at as a scammer? No. They just learn from that mistake, learn the signs of what to look for, and then they move forward from there. It's called making, critical judgments when you. It's also called just being smart about, things in your surroundings. That's just like if you have a garden spot, prime example. You want to make sure you growing fruits and vegetables. You want to make sure your crops is growing. You want to tend to your garden as often as possible. Make sure it's getting the proper light, proper water, all of that, right? Supposed to do that. Cutthroat, what's going on, my guy? Happy Saturday to everybody that pulls in. Shout out to the plug. It's one of those good old afternoons. But again, remember this instance right here. For a lot of y'all, the temptation is not worth messing up something that you got as far as peaceful balance. Good old ice cream truck. Hopefully, I don't get no email for this. I'm gonna let it rock today, y'all. I'm not muting nothing. Come up with dead ass block. My bad, y'all. But you just gotta remember this part, though. What's important for you is making sure that you have peace and safety in something that you're building. You know, your prosperity and your growth as far as relationship is concerned is solely about what you learn, your do's, your don'ts. You know, what you willing to what you willing to do. Like I said, I'm gonna let it rock. I get an email for that. I know what time it is. Sorry, how you because y'all be in huff about every little thing, even when it's not my fault. So just want to let that be known. Just want to let that be known. But you just gotta remember this part though. It's solely about, you know, not just having love and not just having hope for the future, but having a strong, solid, cemented ground where y'all should be able to talk to each other, even on the angry days. At some point, you should be come sit down and talk with each other. And sometimes you might have to just do the simplest things, like again, get away from everybody. It's cool to be amongst friends and family, especially if you are in a good relationship. But sometimes you're gonna need that space away. Sky, what's going on, Mike? Appreciate everybody that's tuning in again. But that's the best way, at least to keep and maintain a strong relationship. It has to be a proper balance. Like, yeah, you're gonna be around each other. How else you gonna know each other and build from that? But you also gonna need your space sometimes. You know, yeah, it's like I said, it's cool to be amongst your friends and your flock and everything else. But when it's all said and done, you gotta essentially remember what's more important. And if you're all building with somebody and it's long standing, then you gotta be in equal balance. You know, like prime example, you can't be out all hours of the night unless you really have a job where look, you're gonna be going all night. But making sure you keeping yourself safe and preserved is the most important thing too. Don't forget that part. You know, gotta be able to have that much trust within that cycle. And again, the best way to keep that trust is communicating with them. When you both feel a type of way about something, you sit down and talk about it. Give me 1 second. Oh my god. All right, cool. So at the end, no more copyrights. Oh, I got a copyright for the ice cream truck. Yeah, damn it. I smell it coming. But remember this: you have to make sure you don't just value the do's of the relationship. Sometimes you have to value the don'ts because the don'ts will definitely keep y'all from doing the things that could break y'all up. Like again, miscommunication is the worst form of anything because you both got missed out on something that could have been critical for y'all standing stronger longer. Again, it is essential for y'all to just have these talks when necessary. But again, remember, listen to each other, hear each other, and then you move on from there. Not sure, well, I'll find out if I get an email claim about something. They already being huffing me about my little AI shorts. Even though I told them for entertainment purposes, apparently they don't care. So, yeah. Yeah. They didn't strike me, but they send them annoying ass emails. Don't need that. Not today. Not today. But you just gotta think before you do things. Don't be too quick to jump the gun on things either. You and your significant other having some form of disagreement, that shouldn't mean that just because y'all heated on each other, that you both should go out there and do something that, you know, could be dreadful. We see why a lot of relationships go bad to a degree because it's no real how you say it, guidelines. It's just all right, we together. So whatever happens, happens. No, y'all gotta sit down, really know what it is you want from each other, what you expect from each other, and then you move on from there. Like you say you're gonna be faithful, I expect you to be faithful. Just like you should expect me to be faithful, no matter what we go through. Again, temptation. This could possibly help somebody out who could be in them type of situation. Think before you do. The most important thing is not mess up or spoil your happiness. And if things don't work out the way it should work out, okay, well, if it didn't end on bad terms, then you just know that, look, I was with somebody who, even though we couldn't get where we should have gone, hey, at least we both had a mutual understanding and a respect. I don't know, it's just everybody's different. I get that. Everybody's different when it comes to relationship or when it comes to marriage. Or just the overall thinking of it, you know. Again, you got to remember it's about compromise too. You have to compromise with your significant other on things. If you don't, trust me, things will get critical because it's almost like you don't respect each other's wishes at the end of the day. Definitely got to go look. Again, before you put yourself in that formal situation, uh, you need to know what's important. And you are sharing the world with somebody, so their feelings are as important just as yours is. So again, sit down, talk about things. When things get rocky, you know what to do. Have a cool head, and then y'all sit down and you discuss it. Never let it sit there and fester or become a problem because then somewhere down the line it's going to be a major problem. Like if something happened today and it was unawareness, it's probably going to be unawareness. It's going to be unawareness until at some point it gets brought up. You know? And if it does get brought up, guess what? Uh, some people might not want to hear it, especially if they either getting paid no mind or they was moved off from the situation. One thing I would say as far as keeping a strong relationship is don't hold on to certain things. Let it go. You was mad yesterday about something, don't fester and talk about it the next day and the day after. Let it go. Like I said, communication is always going to be the best way to know your partner inside and out and know where you go from point A to point B. And if you are going to bring a family into the structure, then again, you both need to be level headed. One thing I do feel though is some people waste critical time because they either stuck or they don't know where to go from there. Some people are stuck because again they have grown to specific people, but at the same token, it's unhealthy. You know, you are technically blocking your own critical blessings around that corner. Because again, if things are not meant to work out with you and somebody, okay, well, you got to find a way to move on. You got to keep your confidence up regardless. Some people lose confidence. Place from what I've seen in certain situations and my view and opinion on it, some people just lose confidence. They think just because they couldn't snag the one they really wanted to snag that up, that's it. But you got to remember this too. Um, it's almost like being in the jungle too. You know, from an animal perspective, if I had to say it, some of y'all think like a ogre face spider. And some of y'all that think that, all right, I threw my net down and it worked. I throw it away. I ain't going. No, but they don't give up either. They'll snag another web and they'll snag another person. At some point, they'll get what they was looking for. You know, main thing to remember too: don't force me. Oh yeah, oh, that's right there, sir. It's my fault. Shout out to the coffee plug too. Damn. But yeah, um, nah, you just gotta remember that part. You know, start having the valuable conversations when needed. Your happiness is one of the most important things. Because you could be the happiest person in life, for example. But if you ain't got nobody to really share that with, that becomes gloomy after a while. So again, you gotta remember, think about the things that are needed to keep a strong relationship and a foundational relationship together. But you just gotta remember, you know, if you expect things from somebody, you also gotta be able to compromise with those same people. Like I said, you want loyalty, you gotta be loyal to the person as well. You want honesty, you gotta be honest with the person as well. I knew the series. Welcome to the Coffee Foundation. Welcome to the Coffee Foundation. But again, when you are coming to an impasse in your life, man. You're figuring out things. You gotta remember to not always go from the emotional standpoint. Think logically. Like again, you want somebody who is gonna make you feel exceptional, and make you feel wanted and needed. You gotta make sure it's the same way around when you do catch that person. It really is about, you know, what's good for your soul. You want to share your world with somebody, you're gonna be one. Especially when there is kids that are gonna be involved. They're gonna be one. So again, you gotta be able to function together. No rash decisions, no jumping out the window, not thinking just because you had an argument that means I could go out there and go cheat, or I could just go out there and do what I want to do or put myself in danger. And there's some people that put themselves in danger just because they don't know how to deal with certain situations and certain, dealings of people. Which is sad because again, you need to be taught that at a certain age. Um, and I would say this again for some who have finally found their first form of love. Don't jump out the window. Don't go butt bone crazy. No matter how much you may love somebody or how much you may think you love somebody, you are still taking a dangerous risk when you do certain things because you're trying to either prove a point or you're just, not caring about the whole gist of your own safety and life. And some people who almost committed the unthinkable just because they had an argument or heated argument or even first breakup. And they go deep in. Again, you got to make sure that you are psychologically ready for a relationship. And you also got to make sure that you are spiritually ready for it. Because you're not just by yourself. Then you got to really remember it's about what's in, what's out. Because again, there's some of y'all who think, oh well, this person might be the right one for you. You're only going off that by certain measurements. You're not doing your overall due diligence. You know? Some of y'all go by face value. You can't go by that. Denise, what's going on, baby? EPB, what's going on? What's going on? Again, some of y'all only going off of face value. Can't do that all the time. You know, you gotta go by sheer wit. Your wits are telling you that this obviously might not be the person for you, then you gotta follow that. You know, don't just blatantly do it right away. You narrow down whatever you need to narrow down first for real before you even go that far. You know? And so what's going on, baby? Tia, what's going on, baby? What's poppin', man? Man, Papa Willie, I see you back out the shop, man. What you made for breakfast, man? What you made for breakfast, man? You know, again, you just gotta remember that part. Um, not every, you know, not every decision you make is gonna be a hard one. You just gotta remember to set the balance when it do come to having a strong, long-lasting relationship. And again, I'm speaking from experience. You have to be able to compromise. Number one, definitely communicate. Number two, and again, keep all options open, especially when it comes to preserving and keeping everything intact. Like I said, it's a fire lady. You gotta remember, you know, when you learn to do those things, you have a wrong. Be spontaneous at times. If you ain't gonna be spontaneous to some degree, that's not your too reserved. All right, well, still find something to do. Like I said, let your significant other know that they worth it. You definitely do what's necessary. Even the smallest gifts and tokens, it means something. Marlene, baby, appreciate you popping yesterday for the conversation. Again, for those who might have missed it, definitely catch the replay from yesterday. Definitely was a great one. You know, another great build on things, getting views, and opinions, but also straight facts. I'm sorry. Don't just settle for what you feel you need to settle for. You know, you are supposed to grab life by the horns. You are definitely supposed to make sure that you have the right person with you sharing the moments that are important and critical. But you also got to remember too again, um, you have to take the time to know each other. You have to keep things on the up and up, so this way it stays up. You know, like I said, compromise. There might be things you don't want to do that your significant other might want to get into, and vice versa. Again, it's not about settling; it's about compromising. Okay, well, I know you're a sports fan. All right, well, not really into sports, but I'll do sports thing with you. You know, read that. You know, again, it's compromising. Works. BNF, what's going on, my guy? You should never have to, prime example, sacrifice your integrity or sacrifice your personality to be with you. You gotta remain yourself, remain your true, genuine self, and that's it. When you learn to do that, you get further. You know, you'll gain more. And especially if you are building with the right person already, you're definitely gonna gain more. So again, just be real. Be real with yourself, be real with the person you spend your time with. Again, should be no secrets. In order to keep the bond strong, again, you gotta have talks. Girl, that was going on, like that. You know, when you learn again to have those formal talks, you'll see it comes with it. You'll see that it comes with something good. You know the person. You know this person is definitely down for you. And they gonna keep you on your toes, and vice versa. Again, when you are together, you're supposed to uplift each other more than anything. I couldn't call myself any true king or any true husband or even any true boyfriend if I can't keep my girl intact or if I can't keep my wife intact. And vice versa. Again, when you both go through something, you gotta learn to have a talk and uplift each other from there. Because if you having a heated argument, I don't necessarily mean it's going to be cause for a breakup. But again, get to know a person real well before you even rush into any form of relationship with others. I think that's the most important thing again to do. But I'm definitely getting an email for this one again. So email coming, y'all. I smell it. Somebody pray for my scalp. I smell it. But again, I think that's where some people mess up at. You go with that juncture of, you know, I want to be with this person so badly, but you're not looking the way you're supposed to be looking. So again, calculate what's right for you. Before you make any further decisions with anybody, again, make sure they in it for long. It's your fault. I told you every time you don't wear the Jordans, they start getting hot. See, I'm making blaming you for stuff. Now if it rained off and you got, I told you, you know what? It's your fault. But you gotta remember the focal point about everything. Happiness it does lie within you, and you gotta be willing to make, the adjustments, especially if you want bigger forms of happiness. If you want to be happy with somebody, then guess what? You want to have to learn to compromise. You want to have to learn how to really have, you know, necessary and critical important talks. And how can you go to the next level in your life? You communicate right. Some people would tell it, oh, yeah, this is in the third. No. It can be done. Certain things could be under wraps, and then also keep people out your business. Keep certain things, certain aspects out of the conversation. That's a stronghold right there. Like, for example, there's some of you who you put your own business out there to a degree. Just doing certain things is not necessary. Doesn't matter who you dealing with. Doesn't matter if they're giving it to you good or not. Some things again should learn to be sacred. And that's a form that's being lost right now, even in relationships. It's having some form of sacred privacy. The world don't need to know if you getting your cheeks clapped or if you getting you some buns. It don't matter. Keep that under wraps. Not everybody need to know whatever situations is going on with you. Keep that under wraps. I think this is the reason why things used to work the way they used to work. Because again, there was a respect level regardless. My thing on all is again, be mindful of who you are going to be dealing with. And if you're going to be dealing with them, you need to make sure that everything stays in wraps. Cool, Gabriel, what's going on? You got to remember that part. There's some things you can put out there, and some things you need to just keep secret. It's best to keep it that way. Because again, everybody will have a view and opinion on something. What should matter is your view and opinion on your relationship. And if your relationship is great already, Nobody else's view and opinion should matter. What should matter and what should be the bigger focus is how y'all keep that sucker going. That's it. It be those simple key things right there that will definitely keep something going. You might have had a little bad breakup. That don't necessarily mean y'all should be at each other's necks or exposing things that don't need to be exposed. When you get to that point, that just goes to show what exactly characteristics was standing in the first place. You know, so fall out. Hey, all right, well, didn't work. Keep it on the racks. That's a lost art too. Just knowing when to leave things alone. For real. You have to learn that. Some things ain't worth the energy or the time. Really ain't. What is important is again you doing what's necessary to keep yourself preserved, but also peaceful and happy. You just gotta also learn to accept things. If things don't work out where you want it to work out, okay, well, you still got time to make things happen. You still got time to grow. You still got people who might fit that bill for you. Don't think it's the end of the world because you didn't snag your main course. Shoot, still get the same main course. You just might have to go elsewhere to get it. Life is almost like if you go into certain restaurants and they don't serve what you like, and you go somewhere where they do. Like I said, it's just processes of elimination in life that's going to make things better too. Like eliminating what's toxic in your relationship or could be toxic, before it gets there. Again, sit down, conversate, talk. Again, the main thing, keep people out your business that don't need to be in the business. A point was made yesterday about even like things on here, but nonetheless, I've seen successful ones happen, and even even if they didn't stand long, or even if they still standing strong, guess what? They didn't have too many people outside of people that they really trusted in their business. So I've seen things work on all consecutive levels. But again, you got to be mindful of who you deal with on here, even in life. Not just going to walk to any random person in the street and just casually try to make something happen. You don't know them yet. But people that you do know, if there is chemistry there with them, and if you're both on the verge of pursuing things, and just pursue it. But again, let it be natural. Don't rush no process. And again, just remember when certain things are not meant for you, that doesn't mean you still can't have some form of great friendships or even builds regardless. You can, you know. It's more about again just keeping yourself focused and balanced. Yeah. Like, see, yesterday's convo was definitely a great one. Like I said, definitely gonna revisit it because there are still critical pieces again that I feel will go, especially for those who are out there seeking. You know, you just gotta know the qualities of a person that you're looking for. The main qualities that stand out, that speak for something. No matter what build of life you're doing, especially if you are building amongst people, friend wise, guess what? You just gotta know the true, genuine quality of people. And when you see it for it and not just face value, you'll know. These are the people that you need to keep on the rack. Getting you're part of a good friendship or a great friendship is just knowing when to communicate. I still communicate nonetheless. I think that's the most important thing when they do come to growth overall as a human being. Again, giving yourself option, giving yourself option to be happy, and also giving that person that's with you an option to be happy. Remember, if you're coming together, you can't just think about yourself. You gotta think about that significant other as well. You might make a decision that you feel is right for you, but it might not be right for you both overall. So that's things to look out for too. You've seen the proverbials even on certain shows where it's like, you spent money on this when we know we got this to deal with. Things like that along those lines. Don't just make decisions that it's not going to benefit both of you. Yeah, sit down and talk. Even when it do come down to finances and stuff, sit down and talk. Especially if you got things you might want to do, you got things that's in the works. Again, sit down and talk. Find out what's needed and what's critical. Yeah, I do feel if you follow those blueprints, at least from my opinion, trust me, you'll have a long one. You'll have a long, strong one. You know? To be honest with you, again, what better way to keep it going than just sitting down and letting each other know what you're feeling. You know? That's all you gotta do. Just remember that part. Keeping your peace, keeping your happiness, and keeping that serenity. It's hard work, but when you got the right person to help, it becomes more better. So again, just think about the things that are necessary. A healthy relationship, you gotta have healthy communication and also healthy compromises. Y2K, what's going on? What's going on? I already know if y'all just tuned in the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hey, just think about that for a good minute before you jump off the roof, no parachute. Uh, Make sure that you are safe in your landing. You know, if you're trying to land that ideal person that you feel fits your every criteria, then again, you gotta remember once you got them, you gotta learn how to keep them. And that means compromising on something, being open minded. And again, just enjoying each other's presence and company. That's the most important thing too. That's how you also keep the love strong. Because no matter what kind of activities you might get into as far as relationship or marriage, the fact that you're with somebody, and the fact that again you both are on that same level of peace and serenity, that's critical. Definitely a game changer. And again, you'll get that quote unquote fairy tale 20, 30, 40 plus marriage. Good for the soul. Tanya, what's going on, baby? Again, you know, we all make mistakes in life. Everybody has at least some way, somehow made some form of mistake, especially on the dating scene. Granted, you know, but again, this is what you learn from those mistakes, and you learn not to make those mistakes again. Like I said, prime example for some people, it's just sad, because you want to be able to say, well, look, All right, things didn't go well with this person. I learned what to do, what not to do, and I moved on. Now I know what to do to keep what I need to keep. You know, again, remember, gotta remember about the other person's needs and wants as well. So you can't just focus solely on yours. You know, you can't just solely focus on yours because that's almost a one-way relationship, and that's selfish. You know, y'all supposed to be able to say, look, um, I know we might not be where we want to be at, but we will get where we need to be at if we just focus on each other. Be safe on the road, Tanya, baby. Oh, yeah. So, sole purpose for a great relationship is the overall trust and the overall love and the loyalty factor. Same way a person has been down and dedicated to you, you have to remain that way as well too. There is no wavering, there's no bending and folding. No. If you stand on what you stand on, especially amongst the right people, you're gonna keep doing what's necessary. Again, it does speak volumes. It goes to show that again, you know, everything was where it was, and it wasn't because of this face value. You know, it was just the overall genuine love, genuine bond that kept it solid. But yeah, all in all, do sit down and have those talks. They'll do a world of difference, trust me. But I feel I got off a little bit of the dusting from yesterday. But yeah, nonetheless, just something to be wise about, y'all, especially those who are on the verge of dating or you ain't already out there dating. If you have a specific list of things, which would be the most important and critical things, if a person fits that bill in that mold, and if you're both serious about each other, then hey, come together. There's some people who are never gonna like your choice on who you deal with or who you build with. Some people just want to see you build with somebody they choose for. You gotta choose who's right for you, not them. I don't think you should be with that person. You should be with somebody else. They don't get to dictate that. That's solely up to you. But again, if that person is giving you everything, giving you quality, then shoot, you keep that quality, you keep that peace. Don't mind what people say and what they think. You know, it's just criticalness. What's going on? You know, it's criticalness right there. Oh, you should be with somebody better because they got this or they got that. No. Again, stop looking for face value things. Some people have messed themselves up. Now, yeah, if you one of those people who you think you want your man to be at a specific level in life, then guess what? Um, it's either you gonna help him get there, or if he gets there himself, let him get there naturally. But the main thing is, as long as he's still doing what he's supposed to be doing and keeping you happy, shouldn't be no problem. Then stop listening to outside interference, especially those who are bitter and miserable. And I do go by that saying though: single people keep people single. Miserable people keep people single because they always gonna have some form of opinion or whatever about your relationship. But again, it's solely about your opinion, your view, and your facts. And if everything does match up, then hey, Keep that sucker as tight as possible. Don't let nobody make you lose grip of reality and lose grip of something good. Because once you do get rid of something good, 9 out of 10, you ain't gonna get it back. And if you do get it back, guess what? It ain't gonna be the same. So again, think before you do things. Don't let the wrong forms of temptation or even the wrong forms of negativity destroy what balance you have with somebody. And again, just remember, you have to remember your self-value more than anything. You can't also be with somebody who's gonna be draining you or destroying you from the inside out. Can't do that. Again, learn to think for yourself. Don't let everybody think for you and make decisions for you. Learn to be independent when it comes to certain forms of life. Make sure you keep your game, your execution tight. And remember, the fight is never over. Even when you do get what you want, get what you need and get what you want from a person, fight's still not over. Again, you're gonna have people who think that they know your relationship better than you know your relationship. And when you do get people like that, you just gotta keep certain things from around it. Because those will be the main ones who become a factor in destroying something. But again, when you learn to be more open-minded and more expressive in your ideas, especially with a person, trust me, you'll gain more. Your relationship will definitely be airtight. When you come to that conclusion, hey, it's a perfect thing. It ain't nothing perfect, but it'll feel perfect because again, you got everything locked down the way you're supposed to have it locked down. There is no doubts, there's no fears, and there shouldn't be no super high level of expectations outside of regular expectation. Just make sure you got me like I got you. Just make sure that you doing right by me like I'm doing right by you. And again, communicate with me like I'm communicating with you. Niggas can't be serious though. Yeah, my head hurt. Oh, that wasn't glass neither. These fools be wild. We get back to talking about that on another note. But yeah, nonetheless, hopefully somebody did get something out of this. I just wanted to chime in with the people for. And again, appreciate you all popping in yesterday. Like I said, talk like that will get revisited definitely. You know. But yeah, hopefully everybody do enjoy their Saturdays. My vacation is over. Back to the plantation tonight. Um, for those following me on Clapper, most likely I will be back tonight. I'm gonna try to make it around 7. Definitely need the vibes, definitely. Um, yeah, my bad, y'all. I'm trying to get in some shade right now. Sun that came back out on 1,000. But nonetheless, great talk as always. I ain't gonna hold y'all all afternoon. I still got a few things to worry about. But more, like I said, again, focus on your happiness. Don't let the world dictate anything. Don't let everybody dictate what's right for you. You put that in motion. It's about being critical of your steps. But yeah, all in all, definitely a great one. Appreciate everybody here tuning in. And again, hopefully y'all keeping yourselves hydrated. Top of the morning to those on the west. Top of the afternoon, Central Time in the East. Good evening to everybody in the UK and better. And, oh yeah, happy Sunday to all you future babies. Yeah, I smell y'all. Man. I can't let y'all go out like this. So yeah, I'm still thinking about y'all. I'm gonna do the first ever AI Matrix Awards. And Baby Rufus is thinking about it too. Yeah, he was thinking about definitely again. One more game. You know, appreciate everybody that's been a part of the bill, still being a part of the bill. And you still got more combos, yeah, blessing as always for those popping in. Y'all can catch this replay definitely. Letitia, baby, wait a minute. Oh, give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. I feel disrespected. Oh, you sound a little bit upset. What happened? A little nigga got you for your car? You be what happened? What happened? A little one got you for the car now, see? Told you. Sounded good on paper. It didn't sound good in reality, player. I told you about skipping Saturday school. I'm gonna have to call your mama and then you can keep on. Oh, but the main thing too to remember, more than anything, is again, appreciate everything for what it's worth. If you do have a strong relationship with somebody again, be thankful for that. If you got something that's definitely a diamond in the rough, you keep that diamond in the rough. You know, some of y'all just tuning in. Yeah, I know. Appreciate you, Papa Will. Now, told you I might be doing the first ever AI Matrix Awards. Who knows? I know I'm gonna smell an email. That email mostly gonna come from that damn ice cream truck. But Baby Roof is gonna get some of the blame too. They gonna get some of that too. Don't worry. Nah, but again, for those following me on Clap, I'm gonna definitely be back tonight. Give or take 7 o'clock the latest. Try to hit y'all with some good vibes over there. Nah, James, don't laugh, cause I already smell the email coming from that damn ice cream truck, not once but twice. I'm telling you, I gotta be mindful because they giving you damn emails over stuff you ain't even do. I ain't forget about that. Yeah, I'm salty and petty about that one. Giving me an email about something I ain't had nothing to do with. I can't tell an establishment to turn their damn music on, and I shouldn't have to mute nothing. Leave it be, damn it, it's wrong on cut. Damn it. Getting on my damn nerve. Can't never have no fun. I'm gonna have fun today. Get that. I'm gonna have fun. And this is what happens when you're working with maybe 2 hours of sleep. Let me see. You know you was gonna get all of that. How you doing, man? For those who don't have Facebook,
Motherfucker.
thinking about it, damn it. Nah, but you just got to remember that though. Appreciate everything. Like I said, when you do find somebody that fits your every bill and everything on that list, and again, love it for what it is, and be thankful that you have it. Again, it's about having spent time and not wasted time. When you waste time, you could be blocking out something even better for you. And if things ain't working where you want it to work out, then you find somewhere where it does work out. Again, it is about your happiness, your preservation of peace of mind. Like I said, you can't be with somebody if you're not happy within yourself. If you don't have confidence within yourself, how you expect the person to be with you and have confidence in you? You got to build it from within. And that is true what you said, serious. Some people do look outward and not inward. Again, it's about what's within. I don't care if I don't care about your physical features, none of that. That's an aspect that should be, you know, brought back into the playing field. I don't care about that. What I care about is if you have overall mental stability, capability, and if you're just going to do right. But yeah, definitely was a great talk nonetheless. Oh, for those who just coming in here, I know I'm still thinking about it. First ever AI Matrix Awards. Gonna have some categories in this month for the best dance offs and so on and so forth.
Not my problem, that's just not my problem. Not my problem, that's just not my problem.
My bad, y'all. Both of them babies gonna have to take a blunt of this for us today.
Not my problem, that's just not my problem. Not my problem, that's just not my problem.
That's what I'm saying. The do's and don'ts, those are critical and important when it comes to a strong relationship. Don't take your partner for granted. Don't misuse or mistreat them, and definitely don't devalue them when you know that they are the most valuable. Because now, when you push that away, who gonna be left holding the bag? If you push that person off into somebody who really is gonna give that person what they want and need, what you gonna do then? You're gonna kick yourself. If you don't believe me, you better listen to some people who have said it on their own accord. Me being me, not trusting the process, then kick myself out of a great damn relationship with somebody. Again, stop focusing on what the world thinks. Focus on what you think. What you perceive is the most important thing when it comes down to a strong relationship. And if you already perceive and you already see that the relationship is on a high level and it's strong and it's growing even stronger, don't mess it up. Personality wins over everything. Quality wins over everything. And again, don't settle for less. When you find the right person you can settle with, and again, you make the adjustments. And you make the important compromises that's going to be strong for your beneficial. There's some people on here, even who come through this channel, I know are married or on the verge of being married. Their relationship is airtight, even with what's going on. Why? Because again, communication more than anything. Something that needs to be brought back out there in this field again. Communication on all aspects. Even the smallest details on things could be critical. Don't forget that part. And again, for those who might have just been tuning in, y'all could definitely catch the replay. Again, Clapper fans, don't worry. I'm trying to come back tonight, damn it. It's been a long week, but it's been a prosperous week nonetheless. My vacation over, back to this damn plantation. But nonetheless, hey, back to getting that money. But yeah, y'all enjoy yourselves. Y'all keep yourselves cool. And again, I'll bring back another convo, not tonight, most likely in the morning. You know what it is. Always a blessing to bring something to the people. Again, appreciate everybody that's been part of the fold, still becoming a part of the fold. We still got more work to do. This is what we're gonna keep doing. You know? Hopefully somebody did get something out of this. Let me get up out of here, figure out lunch. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. And that's all I'm going to do is give you real topics and real goods. And yeah, before we do get up out of here, I think I got to do this one more again. One more again. The happy dance. Yeah. My good old prosperity dance. One more again, people. One more again, people. Oh, man. But y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Oh, shoot. I can't do that just yet. My fault. I can't do that just yet. I can't. I forgot. Well, I can't let y'all go out like that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I told y'all we're gonna have a dance off category for that award show. It's coming, baby. It's coming, baby. Got some stiff competition though. They got some stiff competition, especially from this person right here.
Take a loss, get it right back. She get tossed around, moving like that. Outside with the demons. Beyonce almost made me drown, but I'm breathing. I had to lose to win. Then I told myself I never lose.
But y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.